Hi everyone! I hope you're having a great start to 2017. I can't believe that January is already done. Where did it go? I don't know, it's so crazy. But this year I'm starting something new for my channel. I really love watching monthly favorites videos, and I thought that I would start this segment as well. I love finding new products that makes me happy and excited, so I can't wait to share them with you. Let's start with my new eyeglasses. I love them so much. They're from Warby Parker, and I actually got 3 new pairs because I had to use my insurance allowance. My older pairs were from there as well. It's just fun and affordable, and I love them. I love these. They're like half rose tone and half I think it's like brown or something. And let me show you the other ones. By the way, I woke up this morning and I was gonna do the whole full face makeup and everything, and it's my day off and I just didn't really want to put makeup on today, so I just put on a little bit of blush, mascara, and some brows just so that I don't look super washed out in this video, but I think I look fine. And I think that's one thing for the new year, as well as just for me to get more used to, not that I even wear a lot of makeup on most days, but just to get used to not having makeup on is great. I can feel more comfortable in my own skin. So here are the other glasses. They're so new, so they're still like really tight. They're the same frame as the one from last year, and I love these frames. And I just love the color. I think these are like rosy quartz color or something like that. What do you think? And then the last one is this one. It is very practical, goes with everything, and easy, so I love them. I'm actually eyeing one more pair. They have a line now that's made for lower nose bridge, and that's us Asians tends to have lower nose bridge, and there's one that I really like, and I think I'm gonna get that for this year's insurance allowance. I'll stick with these today. And honestly, you don't even need insurance to buy these glasses because they're just so affordable. They're $95 for the lens and the frames. The quality to me is fine. I wear my other pair to death and they're still fine. I know these aren't for everyone. I know James was like, you should just buy one pair that's really, really good. But I just like having varieties and switch them around. They're more fun. Yeah. Love them, love them. Next up is something that I tend to not want to talk about because it's TMI and it's gross and whatever. But it's when you have to do number 2. And I keep on getting my sides mixed up. I've seen the commercial for these a couple of times and I finally bought it. It's called Poo-Pourri and it's such a great name. So what this does is it's an oil that you spritz onto the toilet water and it traps all the stinkiness. And you can just flush and you don't have to stink up anyone's bathroom. And I think as a girl, I've always been very self-conscious about that, and I talk to a lot of my girlfriends and it's the same way. Whereas dudes are like, oh, I just pooped a huge one, and they don't care. But we're more discreet, and I just think that this makes me less anxious. It's such a silly thing because we're humans and we all do number 2s, but I just don't like talking about them. But this really lessened the anxiety for me if I do have to go. There is a purse size one, and then there's also a huge one, and I leave this in my bathroom so that when I have guests over, they also don't have to feel weird if they need to use my bathroom for that reason. And until we get the cool toilets like in Japan where it has noise machine and music and aromatic spritz, I've seen those too. Japanese toilets are amazing. But until we get that, I love carrying this around and it just makes me feel so much better. And that is the end of this talk. Next up is a brush cleaner. And I actually saw this on Jen's from Head to Toes favorites. I don't remember when she did it, but I am embarrassed to admit how long it's been since I cleaned my makeup brushes. So when she showed it and it looked super easy, I ordered it and it smells so good. There's like a little soap balmy thing here that you wet and then you swish your brush around And then on this side, I just leave this here, and it's like a textured silicone pad. And you just like swirl it on, and it's just so cool to see all the grimes and the makeup residue that comes off when you clean your brushes. And the brush gets super clean. All my brushes feels so nice right now. I actually look forward to cleaning my brushes because it's kind of therapeutic seeing all those stuff comes out of your brush and how clean your brush gets. And it'll probably get me cleaning my brush more often, which is definitely going to be better for my skin. For a while now, I've been on the hunt for a more natural deodorant. And I've tried a few and I didn't like them. They're not as effective. I used Degree Ultra Clear. I think I'm so bad with my brands. That's the one that works well for me, but you know, it's not natural, and I've been looking and I finally found one that works so well, and I'm so excited about it. It is this guy here. Ooh. It is native deodorant, and it's paraben and aluminum free. I don't know if there's enough studies that shows how these affect your body, but I always believe that the more natural the better, and this is something that I use daily, so I just wanted to go more natural with it. And this has really good natural ingredients and it smells really great. This one is coconut and vanilla, and I also bought the lavender and rose, which I haven't used yet, but it smells really nice. You know, I've noticed that I need to use less deodorant as I'm using this one. Even though it's more expensive, I've noticed that I need to use less of it, so it's great. If you're looking for a more natural deodorant, I would highly recommend this one. Earlier in January with the holidays and we had a couple of snowstorms, James and I had the time to binge watch, and we love these two series that we were watching. The first one is Peaky Blinders, and it's a British gangster series. So good. The storyline is so well written. The actors are incredible. Everyone is amazing. Costume designs, everything. It follows a character named Tommy Shelby, and he's the leader of this gang, and he is just finding ways to get his family to the top and out of the slums. And oh man, these characters are so flawed and broken and damaged, but you love them, and they do really terrible things, but you're still rooting for them. And at the core of it all is just this deep love for family, and I think anyone could relate to that, and it's just so well written. I can't wait for the next season. He just gets into these situations and you just don't know how he's gonna get out of it and what strategies he's gonna use, because it's always so mind-blowing the direction that they take the characters. It's just a series that you gotta watch. The other series, which my younger brother got us to watch, is called Westworld, and it's crazy as well. It's a, I guess, science fiction thriller. It's a little bit complicated at first to kind of understand because it talks about all these technological advances that has been made, where they made androids that are very lifelike. They're built with human tissue. They essentially are humans, but not really, because they're built. And it's just this theme park that really rich people could go in and do whatever they want to these androids, and it questions our ethics. It questions just how far we as humans are willing to go just because they're not humans. And with all the advancement that's made, this doesn't sound so far-fetched. There's just so much twist to the plot, and you really have to pay attention. It's not something that you can just do something else while watching it. It needs 100% attention. And it's really a great series. So those are the two series that I highly recommend if you have time or if you like to binge watch. My favorite music of the month is Oh Wonder. They're a duo that's based in London, and I just looked it up, and it's alternative pop. I'm really bad with categorizing my music. I first listened to them when I was in Japan by myself last year. It popped up while I was listening to things on YouTube, and you know, when it kept on rolling, and this song just like stopped me in my track, and I had to figure out who they were. And it's the song called Without You, and it was just, timing was just so perfect because I was alone and the song just really spoke to me. I haven't listened to them that much, but this month somehow I came across their songs again and I just love it so much. It's been on repeat. It's relaxing but upbeat at the same time, and it just puts me in a really good, relaxing, happy mood. Alright, so there's a few more to go, and next up is my Fujifilm INSTAX portable printer, and you could print any photos into mini INSTAX prints. I actually got this last year because part of my rewards for my Kickstarter project was mini INSTAX prints with my Japan photos on them. This is just so convenient because I don't have to carry a separate Fujifilm camera just for the INSTAX photos. I could just print whatever I want. So you just set it up with an app through your phone and you could print any photos you want onto these INSTAX, and it's just so great. You just get such high quality prints which you would never be able to get through an instant camera. Look at these. So crazy. So beautiful. And these were part of my Kickstarter rewards, but I would print a bunch of these and just frame them up as like a huge work. I think that's so cool. And I've also used them to print out like little birthday tags. I use it to print this one for James for his birthday. And this one I actually use a really cool app that James introduced me to. It's called, I need to look that up. But how cute is that? And this one is also from an app that I really like. There's like Cherry Blossom. And it's so great for sharing because if there's a group photo and everybody wants a copy, you know, everyone can get a copy through this. I know you kind of lose like the magic of the instant camera part of it, but I think the convenience of it just outweighs that. And I don't mind it at all. I really have been enjoying this. And since I mentioned those two apps that I use to add filters to my photos, I might as well just mention them as well. This one was done through an app called Prisma. Let me show you another photo that James actually made that one. So cool. And then the other one is, I think it's pronounced Meitu, but you just get these cool, it looks like hand-painted illustrations of your photo, and I've been having fun with those too. So those were two apps that I wasn't going to talk about, but there they are, and they were fun ones. I love pajamas, and I've been really enjoying the pajamas that I've been buying at Target. They're affordable and they're really nice. I have them here, and they're just really comfortable and affordable. They come in a lot of different prints, which I love, and I really like these ones with like the little different color piping. I also have very similar ones from Nordstrom. They're a little bit better quality, but they're also double the price, so these are such great value. I've been wearing them a lot and it just makes me feel a little bit more put together, even though it's just for bedtime, but cute pajamas always makes me happy, so I love them. So I was cleaning out our kitchen the other day and I found these Oreos that I bought from Japan, and thank goodness they're still like a month before they expire. And oh my god, it's been a while since I had them and they're just so good. Definitely one of my favorites for January once I found them. I wish we could get them more easily. I think I've seen them in this Japanese supermarket sometime. Look at that. And they taste so good. They're not so sweet and they just have like a nice matcha taste. I'm not going to eat them right now because they're going to make my teeth all black with the Oreo crumbs, but definitely a favorite. If you see these around, buy them. And if you have friends that are going to Japan, ask them to get you a bag or two. Good stuff. Something different that I want to add onto monthly favorites is like monthly local favorites, where I'll highlight places in Boston that we visited that we like. And for January, we went back to two old favorites, which we haven't been back for a while, and it was Bagelsaurus for their delicious bagels, and also to Ogawa Coffee for their amazing latte with the latte art by the barista champion. So those are the two that we really enjoyed. You know, I just hope that it'll just give me an incentive to visit more places in Boston and highlight them for the local Bostonians that are watching, or for someone who's visiting Boston. And we're finally at the last item. I saved the best for last. This is my absolute favorite for the month of January, and it is my first chat book. It is just so great. As you know, I am a huge sucker for mementos and photo albums and personalized things, so I've been following Chatbook for a long time on their Instagram. They are such a great family-oriented business, and they print out pictures from your Instagram for very affordable. Like, I think it's like 60 pages for just $8 for a soft color book. Such a great price, and I've been waiting to do mine. And this past winter, they had a collaboration with Rifle Paper Co. And Anna is one of my favorite illustrators, so I was so excited. And this is their year-end special edition book, 2016. I am just in love with this book. It's very thick. I think there are over 200 pictures that I picked. I also picked the hardcover option, which is $5 more. And flipping through this book, it just makes me so happy to just see all the things that we did in 2016. And it's so great. I don't know. How should I do this? Maybe I should do this a totally different way. Yeah, I just picked out all the photos that I love from the year and filled it in this book. So many great ones. I'll try to get a clear shot of my book, but it just makes me so happy to see all these photos in one place and to have such a great summary of the year in a book. That's like, it's good quality. I think with the digital age, we don't print photos as much anymore, and it's just so nice to have something tangible to hold and look through. I just want to share a few things from it. Like, one of the illustration was this: "Great things are done by a series of small things brought together." A quote by Vincent Van Gogh. I love that because I truly believe that it's all the little things that you have to take notice and enjoy in this life. And gosh, this book just gets me in such a happy mood. I'm planning to do it yearly now. One of the tips that I would give you if you're planning to do a year-end book as well is that you should organize your photo. Like, at the end of January, set aside a folder and put all your favorites in there, and then do the same for February and keep up with it. Because I didn't plan to do this, so I had to backtrack through the year and pick out my favorite photos, and it was just so much work because I take so many photos. So this year I'm being good. January, I've set aside photos that I love, and then I'll do the same for February and then March, so that by the end of the year all the photos are already picked and it'll just be an easier process. So that's my one tip to you if you want to do the same thing for the end of 2017. Chatbooks also have a lot of limited edition covers and illustrations and things throughout the year, so follow their Instagram and maybe you'll see one that you like. I can't wait to see what they have for 2017. I hope it's another Rifle Paper collaboration. That would be so great. And that is it for this month's favorite. I hope you enjoy them, and I would love to know what your favorites are this month or any month. Did you come across anything cool? I would love to know. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!